Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, October 27, 2024. Today is strong for tapping into whatever inspires you and pouring your energy into it. You gravitate to absorbing, multi-layered activities. Others are naturally drawn to you and admire your style today. The week holds special opportunities for learning about what makes you feel stronger. It's an excellent time for getting rid of clutter or excess and possibly also attitudes that have held you back from going after what you want. You might eliminate non-essential possessions and unnecessary or frivolous expenses. Selling old things or finding new ways of using what you already have can figure strongly now. Focus on clearing your life and mind of things you no longer need. You're no stranger to ferocity and intensity. However, even if you are not a fan of Mars retrograde cycles, Mars retrograde takes place roughly every 2 years, and we are presently in a pre-shadow phase of it. As the planet of sex and war, Mars must be vital for us to pursue our desires. Yet, when he is asleep, you deal with situations from the past tied to these themes, either to resurrect the situation or relationship or to release it and find closure once and for all. Consider where you're at during this time and if there is anything that is speaking to you to heal or rekindle. Mars will initially retrograde in your zodiac sign, so prepare for a significant turning point in life. You may struggle to convey your thoughts and feelings today. Conversing with coworkers and clients might be more sensitive than usual because the moon in your sign will square Mercury in Scorpio. You might typically have a warm, friendly tone in all of your professional interactions. Try as you may, some may not be open to your demeanor. A coworker may not agree with you, or a client may be hard to connect with. Do not overthink it. Be true to yourself and how you usually speak, even if there is a disconnect in your workplace interactions. The planetary alignment today has you feeling, if not your best, then at least very vivid this week. There is some contentment to be had in knowing that you are a vibrant and emotional soul. To keep yourself healthy both physically and emotionally, don't skimp on the physical exercise this week. Make it a priority to get some exercise that reinvigorates you, whether that's walking, running, lifting weights or even gardening. Whatever keeps your blood flowing is your highest priority. Your number will incite you to follow rather than open up a path today, so you may feel somewhat submissive in relation to a person or situation close to you. You may have to bear a burden or make an effort to find an equilibrium. Take responsibility for your dependence on others, concentrate on the task that needs to be accomplished and take the long view. Today, you don't have the necessary hand to move things ahead alone. While the moon is making its ordinary monthly visit to Leo, something that every 4 weeks brings a chance to check in and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, it is the timing that makes this significant. With your birthday month well and truly behind you, there should be no more planetary activity in Leo until next year, but instead, Mars is just 10 days away from the start of his longest visit to your sign over a decade. Once there, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos will remain here for the rest of the year, with the moon giving you an early sense of the things that are starting to excite you. As the moon makes its monthly visit to Leo, it not only forms a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love in your romantic sector, and the North Node in an adventurous part of your chart, but just as they are separating from their own alliance that peaked 2 days ago. This is helping to hold the spirit of romance and adventure together, along with the element of fate and the laws of attraction. Our eyes in the sky. Sometimes, it's just one of those days when the energy in the air feels a bit misaligned. You know those times when you're ready to dive deep into a meaningful chat, but the other person is lighthearted, focused elsewhere, or just on a totally different wavelength? It's like 2 radio stations playing over each other, a bit jumbled, hard to connect. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. We don't always have to be on the same page at every moment. Instead of pushing a conversation or trying to make things click when they don't naturally, give it a little space. Take a breath, release any pressure, and remember that every relationship has a natural rhythm. Pin the conversation for another day when both of you are ready to engage with open minds and hearts. That way, you can come together in a way that feels aligned and comfortable for everyone involved. Now, let's embrace the beautiful, supportive energy flowing in the realm of personal connections today. This is an ideal time to focus on nurturing those special bonds with friends, family, or anyone who truly lifts you up. The stars are inviting you to lean into those relationships that make your world a little brighter. Think about planning a cozy get-together, reaching out to someone you've been meaning to reconnect with, or simply enjoying a quiet, meaningful moment with a loved one. Reflect for a moment. When was the last time you shared a laugh so big it left your cheeks hurting? Or had a heartfelt conversation that left you feeling lighter? Those are the golden moments that refill our emotional tanks. Today, let yourself be fully present and appreciate the people who make everything feel a bit more magical. And let's not forget about the positive physical energy in the air today. If you've been feeling the urge to try something new physically or make self-care a priority, this is your day. Whether it's setting a fresh fitness goal, tackling a challenging sport, or simply taking a long, peaceful walk in nature, today is about honoring what your body needs to feel its best. Sometimes self-care is a high-energy activity, like a workout that boosts your confidence and strength, and other times it's about rest, allowing yourself a rejuvenating break. What do you feel drawn to today? Maybe it's a mix of both. Self-care isn't one size fits all. It's all about doing what makes you feel recharged and ready for what's ahead. But when it comes to financial matters, today's energy suggests taking things slow and steady. The cosmic forces are encouraging a mindful approach to spending, so if you're tempted by a purchase or a financial opportunity, take a step back and consider it carefully. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of buying something new, only to have a little buyer's remorse later. Today's guidance is to avoid any hasty decisions and to trust that you'll know the right moment to move forward on financial matters. Have you ever found yourself regretting a quick purchase? Today, think of it as a gentle reminder from the universe to protect your resources and keep your goals in sight. This energy isn't about limiting yourself, it's about empowering you to focus on what truly matters. And on an emotional level, if you find yourself feeling a bit more guarded, embrace that, too. The universe is sending a nudge to honor your own boundaries and protect your energy where needed. This heightened intuition is your cosmic superpower today. You're sharper, more perceptive, and highly attuned to when someone or something isn't quite aligned with your highest good. Have you noticed recently that it's getting harder for anyone to pull the wool over your eyes? Trust that instinct. Sometimes, people bring their own agendas into conversations, hoping to sway your perspective. But today, you're equipped with a deep sense of clarity. Use this gift to navigate tricky conversations and situations with confidence and grace. Stand firm in what feels true for you, and know that you're exactly where you need to be.